I think many people in the audience here, many people in HR will associate you with what has come to become known as the Ulrich model. Now, the model celebrated its 20th anniversary. We are here at the conference, which is all about digital. So how have you seen the Ulrich model evolve? And maybe take us back into time. How did it come to exist? How did it come into existence?
One of the jobs I have and have had for a number of years is like a giant hummingbird, giant hummingbird, to go around to good companies and observe what they're doing and try to distill across many companies some ideas that will be helpful. So that's what we did in the late 80s, early 90s. And we came up with, what does HR need to do to be effective? And we came up with 4 quadrants of HR skill sets to be effective that I think at that time and age was appropriate. The world's changed. If you go back to 1997 and look at the technology, it was a flip phone from Motorola. It was the high technology was the Sony PlayStation with 128K. Yeah. I mean, it's just, the world has changed so dramatically. And I think the world in HR has changed in the same way.
So in terms of companies having implemented the model, how have you seen that implementation change? Because, we, in our business, we run a number of shared service centers around the world. They follow the model to a certain extent. Now, we've seen that the way we apply the model really change over the last couple of years. How have you perceived that?
I think the fundamental principles are the same. What are those principles? HR has to create value for the business. HR is not about doing HR work, it's about helping the business do its work better. Those principles haven't changed. The practices have changed because of technology and the world in which we live. But I think those principles still are much the same.